just to kind of see and to kind of test it. It is what it is. So it is reopened now, and hopefully it's okay and back up in order. Let me go and give you some beautiful love notes, sweet one. It was Laura Lower. It was. Oh my God, you're so good. Yes, I even had to think about it. Yes, it was. It was the one from Speed with Sandra Bullock. Yes, it was. I stole that. I did. I did. Please don't tell no authorities. I don't even have it anymore. Oh my God. Yeah. But it definitely was. Yeah. That's what I stole. There you go. It was not an easy thing, I swear. That was before everybody had cell phones and only looked at their phones, so they didn't really know what the heck you were doing. They were actually kind of looking. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. I prefer not to think about it. But it is funny. Thank you, Watson. I completely forgot about my theft. All right. So, messages. I believe that you could actually be my soulmate. Wondering, are you thinking of me too? I do want you to know that you are the very best part of my day. I'm ready if you are. I also want you to know that I do miss you. But that being said, I'm going to switch it on up and go with another deck. Because those are all nice and sweetie. But let's go over here. No, let's not go over there. I don't feel like it. Let's go over here. All right. You have changed me for the better. I want you to know that I am always with you. You are also so very perfect. Oh, and the last one. You're so very beautiful. And now, instead of just using the cards, why don't we just for a brief moment indulge me and let me just go and see what the cards actually have to say into the messages, let's say coming from him, but within the cards. All right. Beautiful Lane, you're next. You are next, my sweet love. And then I'm going to move on over to Beautiful Vines that I can't quite say your name well. You're next, my sweetie. Then I'm going to move over to Jerlandra. All right. Again, if we do have a cherry blossom somewhere around, hello, sweetie. I hope you're having a good day, my love. Because I don't see you anywhere. I don't even see you into the normal place that I see you. So hopefully you're doing good. All right. You know what? He wants you to know that he loses control when he is around you. He does not see time pass on by in any kind of way. You're always into his thoughts, always into his mind. With you, he has no fears whatsoever. And I'm even going to have to say, I know that it's not right away, but he's actually even thought about having like different type of vacations and going away off with you. Ooh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Just saying. Hello, my beautiful Susan. Susan is going to be after Jerlandra. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. All right, so I'm going to move on over to Elaine. I'm going to come and see if our beautiful Sierra is good. Because then you don't have to buy him anything. Well, okay, there you go. But it's not because you don't see each other. You don't have to. You could send him something. Now you're going to act, right? What is it? I know, my love. Elaine, I'll give you, I don't know why. I think it's just you having the buffering, sweetie, but we will give you a timestamp. So Elaine T is going to be at 141 because I don't know, something is happening. Beautiful Sierra, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else that you're looking forward or that you're wondering that I didn't answer, whatever, just let me know, sweetie. And hello to the rainbow. Nice to see you, sweetie, onto the other side. It's my pleasure, Elaine. So, Elaine, now that, you know, you spammed my email. Okay, no, but I do have, I think, 4 mails from you. So, let's go start with over here. When you get back home, should you wait it? No, that's not you. You don't actually have any questions here? All your questions are into the email? All right, okay, let's go to the email then. Email it is. So we are with Elaine. Email. First one came on in was right over here. So we're going to start with that one. Should you go for a career change? No, you should not. It's been 2 years without the design. Yeah, I do understand you. I do. Um, Let me start off with your very first question. Now, as I'm into the email, you do have to indulge me, my sweet love. I don't always see what you're writing, okay? So just give me one moment. Um, okay. I see where you're feeling like you're kind of stuck a little bit into a pickle within all of this because you're kind of feeling stuck into different kind of places, right? So I completely understand where you're coming from. I also know very, very well that you're feeling quite unfulfilled into your current role because you're not necessarily going to get what it is that you want. You're not necessarily getting what it is that you deserve at the same time. So there's like a lot of things that are a little bit playing on into all of this, right? So you're ultimately feeling stuck. I get it. And when we feel stuck, it's absolutely normal to kind of look at different type of options. But sometimes, just sometimes, it's worth it not to necessarily change. Sometimes it's actually worth it to continue to pound that asphalt, if you will, to continue onto the right track. Because sometimes we don't necessarily see where we're going, but we're so close to getting to it. But sometimes we kind of go onto the other track and then we end up not really seeing it and moving along. So I know that you're unfulfilled into your current role at this time. I know that it's interesting to explore, and I'm never going to say do not explore. The more possibilities, the better. Um, I know that you're looking for more creative freedom, and I know that you're looking for more meaningful work. I'm going to say basically, it's not up to me. It's not up to anybody else, really. Spirit is saying to follow I'm going to say your emotions. All right. Follow with what you believe is good for you at this moment. Follow with what, not necessarily what you believe, what excites you more, what is more passionate towards you, what kind of projects that you'd love to actually dive into. And by looking at that and kind of realizing it and taking your time with it, you don't have to take your decision right away. It could actually help you to shift into taking somewhat of a lead to an unexpected opportunity that might actually kind of align you with your passions and your skills. But you really need to trust your instincts, and you need to, yes, explore your options. And you're into the perfect position to actually explore your options because there's nothing that's holding you back. There's nothing. The only thing that is holding you back at this moment is you. It's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's where you think that you belong, and that's all. There's nothing that's stopping you. So don't let anything stop you. All right. So for question number one, entirely up to you. I'm going to say to try to explore though. Um, yeah, I'm definitely going to say that explore the different opportunities because they can be good for you and they can lead to somewhere good. So do not close yourself off. Once you actually have that position, you have what you want, then it could be something else. All right. Then, it could be a different path. It could be something else. But for the moment, you're into the midst of anything is possible. So let anything happen. Don't close no possibilities off. Would the webtoon, is that going to be financial? Is that going to be good for you to pursue? Okay. I don't see it bringing anything necessarily good for you. So would it be good for you to pursue like a comic? It will give you some benefices. It will help you grow into your creativity and everything. But it's not going to give you anything into the outcome. It's not going to give you that financial dependence. It's not going to give you that job, that work that you want. So yes, it will help you create, but no, it's not necessarily going to be the platform, or it's not going to be the trampoline, if you will, that's going to allow you to escalate to somewhere else. But it could be really quite good for your own creativity altogether. You say you're very good at art. You're very good at art. One thing that took me away was you've been told what to do to pursue something else and you're pressure to do it, right? But then maybe it's time to redirect yourself. Like I was saying, like Spirit is saying, follow what is good for you. Right? No, absolutely not. Oh no, you're not overplaying your role, Sarah. Okay, so hold on. So why, oh, this is a dream. I like dreams. Why do you dream of yourself trying? Okay. The red, blue, gray, purple, okay, clean, sick, Flea, but ended up too much, your flashy style. Oh, that is very interesting. It's very interesting how you always remember your dreams in like fairly good details. Um, okay, let's go and see. We're going to switch on up decks and we're going to go and see why you ended up going with a pair that was not as expensive necessarily. All right, so let's go and see this. So you were basically trying different type of shoes is what was happening. They had specific colors to them. They had somewhat specific prices also at the very same time. So what is coming on through? All right. Okay. The fact that you're trying different type of shoes symbolizes that you're exploring your identity. It symbolizes that you're looking for different roles that you actually play into your life. The shoes are actually representing how you navigate that world and how you actually choose the paths that are coming along for you. Now, in your dream, you're trying on various styles. Now, you're going from flashy to practical, which really just means that you're suggesting to yourself, if you will, that you're evaluating your choices and your desires. The different colors and styles are actually reflecting different aspects of yourself onto your life that you're actually considering. The flashy shoes, desire for attention, bold change. The black Air Force Nike represents more grounded, more a little bit of a practical choice. Ultimately, I'm going to have to say the fact that you did choose the black Nikes at a reasonable price is indicating that you're realizing the importance that practicality is good into your life, that it is important, that comfort is actually good into your life also. And those both two elements are better and more important into your life at this moment than something that could be more flashy. It's really a message coming from spirit to say, you know what, focus onto what you truly feel is right for you rather than what you believe could be appealing onto the surface. And this has a lot to do with your work, not necessarily just doing work for what you believe other people will like and other people will be pleased by and they will accept, but you're not necessarily making yourself happy along the way. So this dream is encouraging you to embrace your own authentic self and make those choices that are actually aligned with your values, your lifestyle, so you can go and get the objectives that you ultimately do want. There you go. No, you're next, my beautiful. You are next. You're coming on next, my sweetie pie. Ashpreet Kaur Vines. You're next, my love. Yeah, a very interesting dream altogether. Let me just go over here. I do have a last question. Okay, why did you get? Yes. Was it the quick interview? The woman gave you a quick tell you about yourself. You weren't prepared. Sweetie pie. Yeah, you have to prepare yourself better, sweet love. Yeah. Oh, Arlene, they didn't stop. They're still there. You're just not realizing them, sweetie. Your dreams are still there. You're just not consciously thinking of them, or they're not necessarily important for you at this moment in time. But you definitely dream. I promise you, you have not stopped, my love. Mm-mm. So what happened with that, my beautiful Elaine? So it was very, very quick. It was very to the point. Yeah. I'm basically going to say over here for you, sweetie pie. I feel like they were looking, you know, when you say you were not necessarily prepared, they were looking for fiery. They were looking for, I'm going to say, pep and energy and fiery and prepared and moving on forward. I kind of feel like the fact that you did not necessarily answer the question, it's not that you didn't answer it, but you didn't answer it into the greatness of who you are, of what you are, and how you could actually really answer that question. I kind of feel like they felt a little bit of hesitancy, and that's why they kind of a little bit closed everything on off. That was it, and that was all, sweetie pie. I feel as though, you know, they had other people that were, you know, giving on in their curriculum also. They had other interviews. And if I feel like from the moment there was something that was not necessarily up to par with what they would like as energy, I'm not saying there was anything wrong with you, with the energy that was being given out. It's not the type of energy that they were looking for. They're looking for more reassurance. You need to go in there believing that you own this place, believing that you can be that boss, that you know what it is that you need to do, that you can move on forward, that you've got the products, you've got the design, you've got the abilities to bring them to a higher level. That's what they want to hear from you. You need to convince them that you should be hired. And that's what was missing onto that one, my love. Mm-hmm. Ash. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Sorry. There you go. It's pronounced Ash. I got you, sweetie. I'm so, so sorry, my love. I knew Vines was easier for me, but Ash is good. I got it. Thank you, my love. So, Ash, you're up next, sweetie, and thank you for your beautiful patience, my love. Elaine, you got to go in there and you've got to own the place. You've got to show them. There is nobody who has the knowledge, the information, the passion, the desire that I have. I will collaborate. I will give you ideas. I will move this company on forward. You've got to be determined, my love, and that's how you're going to go and get the position, sweetie pie. Never, ever, 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 ever give up. I'm so sorry, Ash. Seriously, I will remember next time I see you, because now I'm just going to be, you know, psychologically tortured. It's my pleasure, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie, and I'm sending you much love. I know you've got this, Elaine. Just don't be so harsh upon yourself. Take it one step and one day at a time, okay? But whenever you are brought on in for an interview, you need to be your 1,000,000%. All right? All right, I've got you. Here we go for our beautiful Ash. And again, I'm so sorry. Let me just go and collect your question correctly. Just hold on one moment. I do not need you to repost it. You can just relax your beautiful soul. I'm going to have it in just one moment. Okay. So let's just go over here. Up next after is going to be Drlandra and Susan. I'm going to say we're going to finish up the live at 10:30, so in about 25 minutes. Okay, sweeties? Okay. So, Ash, my love, I thought it was something having to do with love. What do we have into the current feelings? Let's go and see this at this moment. Thank you, Arlene, sweetie. You're a sweetie pie. My mom's bird loves my laugh too. It mimics me. That's really quite good at it. Hauntingly, I shall say. Okay, Deb's current feelings. Here we go. It is. Well, it seems that simple, but it's not that simple. I know, Elaine. I know it's not that easy, sweetie. I know that it sounds easy, but it's very, very complicated. But work onto your self-confidence and you'll get it. You'll be okay. All right? It's a self-confidence that you're missing, my love. All right. So, Ash, my love, please forgive me again. Here we go. What are we getting? 5 of Wands. Why? Are you in a connection with this person at this moment, sweetie pie? Let me know, because something has happened between you guys. Am I correct? Something has happened. Did you have like a break? All right, come on over and see me soon, my sweetie pie. Hello, Hakeem the Dreams, sweetie. It is nice to see you, my beautiful love. I shall be with you shortly. Thank you for your donation, my love. Yes, and you're into a relationship. Did you have any type of frustration? Whenever you come on over, let me know, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie. Because we're kind of avoiding something within this relationship, sweetie. Love you too, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Yeah, you definitely have a conflict. These hearts are for you, my beautiful Elaine. You do. There's been a fallout. And I kind of feel like we're a little bit avoiding different type of subjects at this moment. My good news is that there is love, sweetie. There is love, but there are decisions. There are decisions, sweetie. Good night, my beautiful. You guys are going to have to make some decisions. Whatever conflict it is that you're working on at this moment, things will be okay. Things will bring themselves back into the right place, right? Yeah. Oh my God, it is so very far. You should go to bed, sweetie pie. Arlene, love, that's late, even too late for me. Okay, so Ash, sweetie, there's been a conflict. The conflict will be resolved, no doubt about it, because there is love, there is want, there is desire, things will be fixed. But there's avoidance. It's like if your person doesn't want to give on in into something and there is insecurity that is there. There is an insecurity that is there that needs to be modified, that needs to be changed. But you guys are definitely meant to be together, by the way. You do have a beautiful, deep soul connection. There is a lot of love. There is a lot of compassion. We would like to have peace. We would like to have harmony. We would like to have peace. We would like to restore things back to the way that they used to be. But there is something. There is a turmoil. You guys are going to have to talk, sweetie. You're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to try to fix this on up, sweetie pie. There's something that is off balance. Something that is not... Something needs to change. Something needs to end. And we need to have a new idea to move on forward. What clarity are you looking for? Are you asking this person what they want, if they want a commitment and how things are going to be moving forward? That's it. Haha. Yes, that's it. He thinks you're going to leave him. Yeah, he's looking for clarity. He is definitely looking for clarity over here. He's looking for ideas. This is where the imbalance is coming from. And what he basically wants is some type of modification, some type of a change. Yeah. Sweetie pie, you could tell him a million times. My God, you could tell him a million times. I love you. I want to be with you. I love you. I want to be with you. It will never, ever, ever be enough. This person is insecure because they've been treated badly into the past. They believe that you're too good for them. And that's why they believe you're going to end up leaving them for somebody else, somebody who's better. At any turn of conflict, this is what they're going to think. The only way to actually mend this is to get clarity upon it. And I feel like the clarity that this person is looking for is some type of a commitment, but I'm not quite sure that they're ready for commitment. They want the commitment. Let's say when I'm talking commitment, I'm talking marriage, engage, that kind of stuff. But I don't feel like they're ready for it, but they want it and they need it. If they had it, they would feel better and you would not be into this position. But do you really want it? And do they really want it at this moment? Not too sure. And that's the only way to solidify this relationship is to say, you know what? Let's go and get married. I will marry you because I do love you. But that is not the solution to it. Marriage is not a solution to say you'll stay together forever because one marriage out of two people get divorced. It is not the reason for getting married. It's not it. You have to get married because you love each other, you believe into it, and everything as such, right? But this is not it. But this is what this person is wanting. This person is wanting more of a commitment without necessarily giving you that commitment because they don't 100% believe you when you say that, yes, you do love them. They don't. They still believe that you're going to end up leaving them. They don't believe you're going to cheat onto them in any kind of way, but they believe at some point in time they'll be left completely alone. You're going to go and see somebody else, and then what's going to happen? And it's almost like if they're ready to self-sabotage, and it's almost like they're ready to move on to their own little side just because they're too afraid of losing you. That being said, nobody's going anywhere. Everything is going to be okay. All right? So I'm getting over here Ace of Wands. Everything is going to be all right. He's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. But you guys do need to speak about this. You do need to balance things out. He has got to stop thinking that you're going to leave, that he's not good enough. He needs to know that if you're with him, it's because you love him and things are okay. Maybe what could be good for you guys, if he's willing to do it, and if you're willing to do it, is to go and get yourself a little bit of therapy, a little bit of grounding session. Where is all of this coming from onto his side? And how can you guys mend this together to have the good communication? Because if you have good communication, if you have a good emotional togetherness, then you're not going to have this. So something is lacking and you need to figure out if it's the communication or if it's the emotional side, the physical side, right? Yeah. He's insecure because of past relationships, sweetie pie. He is insecure because of past relationships. He has been left like that with no knowledge, no nothing. Just somebody just saying, you know what, this is no longer good for me. And they left. And they left him kind of wondering what was going on without necessarily giving him the information. So he has been left before. He has been hurt and he has problems opening on up about this. And he's afraid that it's going to happen again. But he cannot transpose the hurt that he had on past relationships over to you. You're not the same person, not the same relationship, not the same dynamics. So he needs to learn from that. And you can't pay for these repercussions. He needs to realize, because this is going to end up hurting both of you guys. Let me give you some messages coming from him. Okay, my beautiful Ash. Drolandra, if you're here, let me know. Okay, sweetie. The communication, because he is not allowed. No, he's not expressing because he's too afraid. He's too afraid to express. Do it in a different way, sweetie. If he's too afraid to express vocally, have him write it down. Have him send you a letter, write a letter maybe once a week. What was good, what was not good, what am I afraid of, what am I not afraid of, all those things. And you can do the same thing for him. Sometimes it's easier to write than to speak. Other than that, like I said, communication-wise, it could be a good idea also to go for, some type of couple therapy. You don't always go in therapy because things are bad. You go in therapy because you want your relationship to continue and you want it strong, right? Thank you, Drolandra. You're up next, sweetie. See, sometimes I avoid you because I'm afraid of getting hurt. You have the power to change the end of the story however it is that you want. Again, oops, it almost flew out of my hands. I can change. Can you? I'm a big mess, but this mess absolutely does love you, sweetie pie. And I do want us to last. So, beautiful Ash, you're going to be just fine, sweetie. You're going to be just fine, but you're definitely going to have to put a little bit extra effort into it. He's going to have to put some extra effort. You guys will understand each other. You'll find the right path. I'm sure that you will. I see no breakages. I see a lot of love. You just need a little bit of determination, a little bit of time and love. Or how do they say? TLC, time, love, and care? Yeah. Sending you much love, my beautiful Ash. And thank you for your beautiful patience, sweetie pie. Drolandra, here we go, sweet one. After Drolandra, I'm going to go and see Susan. Thank you, my beautiful love. Drolandra, you want to know how somebody is feeling about you? I'm just going to go and get the correct name and the correct energy, and I will be right with you, my love. Okay, so tomorrow, everybody, same time, 8 p.m., not Friday, Wednesday, weird hour, 9 p.m., loves. Okay, so let's go and see who it is that we're wondering about. We are wondering about W. Okay, are we going to be doing that? Let's go see. It is nice to see you. I hope you're doing good, my love. Juanson for the list. Susan is next, followed by Hakeem the Dream. Okay. How are we feeling and what are we getting? Is W going to be offering this to you? Yes or no? Ooh, Page of Cups. We want to, but we're feeling a little bit off about it. Why? Okay, the overall intentions is a yes. We want to, but we're afraid. Why are we afraid? Why are we afraid to offer this commitment? Let's go figure it out. Why are we so afraid? So we have an ultimate yes, but afraid. Afraid of being rejected. Afraid of endings. All right. We're afraid of endings and we're afraid of rejection. Will we do it anyways? Are we still going to make this movement towards you? Are we still going to end up asking you for this commitment even though we're afraid And we're afraid of endings, and we're afraid of a little bit of this commitment and being said no. Our High Priestess is definitely waiting, absolutely no doubt about it, but you're continuing to wait. My love, I'm going to take out another deck to come and validate all of this, but I'm going to say for the moment, not because we don't want to, because we're afraid. We're not doing it. Yes. Let me go over here and see. Are we going to be offering that long-term commitment? Let's switch it on up with another deck and go and validate. Nothing like a little validation. Yeah. All right. So for our beautiful Jalandra, what is going to be happening with W? Are we actually going to be giving this out? I feel, honestly, I know that I said within the cards that I feel the cards are clearly saying that it's a no for the moment, but we do want to. And I know into the long run, before I even take out these cards, whatever it is that they say, in the long run, you will get a commitment from this person, but it could take 3 to 4 months. It could take longer than expected because they are afraid. But you will get it. You will get it. I assure you. You just need to hold on a little bit longer, sweetie. Yeah, 10 of Cups. You're ultimately going to get it, sweetie. Ultimately, it's going to be coming your way. I know you're kind of worried and kind of afraid about the whole thing, but it's on its way, all right? I just need you to be a little bit more patient, and I need you to give a little bit more confidence to this person, okay? Because they truly do. This person does love you. This person does want to have this with you. Honestly, they care about you very, very deeply. They do want to have this movement with you, but you're going to have to be a little bit patient, and they will give it to you. But into my mind, I'm seeing 3 to 4 months. So it's not going to be happening right away. It could be happening somewhere around, let's say, New Year's Eve, into the beginning of the new year. I got you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. I'm going to be with you in about 10, 15 minutes, perhaps. And I'm going to give you some messages also, okay, to go and finish on up with this reading, because it always finishes on things into the most beautiful kind of a way. So here we go. It's my pleasure, sweetie. Let me give you some messages. Hold on. Let me just go with this little one. All right. I shall see you soon, my beautiful Julie. I am reminded of you by many, many things altogether. I want you to know that I am fixated onto you. I do also need you. Let's switch this on up. I'm going to give you some more messages. All right. So I want you to know that I can feel you at all times. I want you to know that now is not quite the right time. Within you, sometimes I lose myself. But you are the most precious person into my life. My beautiful Jalandra, I am sending you much love, sweetie pie. And congratulations into this love, sweet one. Let's go see our beautiful Susan. Just give me one moment. Okay, I'm still here. I'm not gone anywhere, Juanson, just in case you say, take your time. I haven't gone anywhere. Okay. So... here we go for our beautiful Susan. Susan, Hakeem the Dream, sweetie pie, let us know if you are here because you're going to be on up next, okay? Jalandra, wishing you a lovely and blessed evening, sweetie. So 212 for Susan. Susan, I hope there's something good popping on out for you over here, sweetie. I hope so. Okay, so let's go and see Susan. Let's go over here. Okay. Julie, you sent me 666. Okay, hold on. Okie dokie. We're going to go and see that. Okay, Sweetie Pie, what is A thinking and feeling about you? What is he up to at this moment in time? We're going to go and see. Okay. At this moment in time, I'm going to say love and complications. I know, right? I kind of feel like they go really, really quite well together. But yeah, I'm going to say love and complications is what I'm going to say. Arlene, I will answer you, but give me just a few moments, okay, sweetie? I do have a couple people ahead of you, my love. So yeah, I'm going to say definitely. We're thinking about you, my beautiful, but it's a little bit complicated at the very same time. So why is it complicated? Because of the energy that goes around, that just kind of flows around. It's not an easy place, not an easy time. He always does love you, but he's always, thank you, my beautiful Arlene, sweetie. He's always a little bit into this place where, he's into a place where it's on and off, on and off, on and off. But that's a little bit the energy that you have, because sometimes he kind of feels like he has to fight back. And sometimes he feels like things are okay. So his energy is a little bit scattered all over the place. As much as he would like to be kind of concentrated in one place, he's definitely scattered, my love. And yeah, I got problems with scattered energy. A lot of us have scattered energy. It's difficult to focus. Scattered energy, by the way, is not just, I feel like his scattered energy is coming from the different people who come into his life who kind of switch on up the vibes, if you will. So he's got like different influences coming from different people, and everybody wants something different. And he has different roles to play with different people, and it's kind of difficult to, he's a little bit like an actor into a movie. He's got different roles to play, and he's trying to play all of them to make everybody happy, but it's not possible. And he's ruining certain things along the way, right? And that's what's really, really quite complicated with this, sweetie pie. So I'm going to go and see what's happening in Virginia. And a lot of things seem to be happening over there. Let's go and see what's going to be happening over there, okay? What is happening in Virginia? Was he chilling out with a friend, somebody that he does know over there? I will say yes. Did anything happen between them? I will say no. Hey, I don't care. Good for you for not pawning it, sweetie. Good for you for standing your ground. Don't do it. I don't care if he's pissed at you. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's... No, I don't care. You waited so long to get this, right? Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So here we go. Okie dokie. Sweet Lord, hold on. Okay. So as for the pawning, keep it the way that it is. Don't do anything about it. I don't really care what he does or how he really tries to make things happen in some kind of a way. We don't want to know about it. All right. He needs to do his things. He owes this to you among many, 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 many other things. All right. Not a good idea. We don't want to be hearing about it. We don't. It is yours. It is yours. He can pawn other stuff or he can stop paying for other people if it needs to, right? That's it. I know. There's nothing that you can do about it. I know, my love. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he does love you, sweetie. As does he really love you as he planned on trying? No, he doesn't plan on leaving you. I don't feel like he's ever planned on leaving you. I feel like sometimes you feel like he thinks that he's going to leave you because of the way that he treats you or because of the way that he pays for everything all over the place but never really actually, helps you on out and doesn't really necessarily go on through with things. But he's never actually planned on leaving you in any kind of a way. And I don't actually even feel as though he tries to slack on anything neither. I'm going to say no. Well, he slacks, but he's always slacked, but he's not slacking extra in any kind of a way. Sweet love, nobody, and this cut off, okay? I need you to know if there's anything that I'm not answering, PayPal cuts you off after the sexual stuff, okay? So did anything actual sexual happen? I'm going to say no towards that. I don't feel like anything sexual has happened. My best advice for you today is this. Believe that he does love you. Believe that he does care for you, even though he doesn't show it and doesn't put the effort necessary. If you want changes and you want modifications, concrete changes and modifications, you need to let him know what he needs to do, how you're feeling, and it's not a question of manipulation, it's a question of responsibilities towards you, towards the daughter that you guys share together, and these are things that he must do, that he must evolve and work together towards. We're not going to be able to take away everybody from his life because that's just the way that he is, and that would be completely changing him, and he doesn't want to change. We cannot touch that. What we can do is try to make him realize that he can do better because he doesn't want to lose you, because he does love you, and he does want to take care of Angel. That's where you guys have got to work on too, because he does love you. His priorities are just all over the place, sweetie pie. Okay? Yeah. Hello, Laverne. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you. I'm going to go and see over here. Hakeem the Dream. So Hakeem the Dream. Are you here with us, sweetie? Hakeem the Dream is next. Hakeem the Dream is going to be at 2:21 and 30. And I'm going to go and get your questions over here, my love. Up next is going to be Julie, and then I'm going to go and see Arlene and Watson because the donations are closing in 1 minute and our list will be concluded. Okay. What are Izzy's current feelings for you? Let's go and see that, sweetie. So, what are Izzy's current feelings for you? We're thinking about you, love. We're thinking about you. We do love you, but there's something happening between you guys. There's distance. There's distance, and we're having problems creating that unification. You're wanting much more from this person than what this person can give to you at this moment. What I'm going to say is this person does love you and does care for you, sweetie. But I feel as though there's this very big difference between you guys. And I feel like it's there, and I feel like it's blocking. Let's go see what it is that you can do into the middle of it. The love is there, okay? And the thoughts are there. This person does think about you often. This person does love you. But there seems to be problems within the unification, the togetherness. It's like we need to have a pause. We need to move on forward a little bit. But at the very same time, I feel like you're there and you're kind of waiting for something to happen. But it's just not happening at a quicker or at the speed that is convenient for you. You are my beautiful Julie. I was just going to ask if you were here, sweetie. You are next, my love. So, yeah. It's a little bit complicated, sweetie pie. Your queen is not ready to make any modifications at this moment. Not ready to make modifications. The best that I can say at this moment, yeah, Hakeem, is the following. We can't make any movements at this moment because we're not ready for it. We need to have that pause. We need to have that break. Once that break is done, I'm going to say, and you might say, well, how long is that pause? It's too friggin' long. And I get you. I hate waiting. I'm not patient myself. You have at least a good 3 to 4 weeks, my love, before any changes. What I need you to do is a little bit kind of mark onto a calendar if you can. We're like 7th or 8th of October, 7th of October today. Wait around the end, maybe around the 29th or the 30th, a little bit before Halloween, something of the such. You can send out a little bit of a message saying, hey, how are you doing? You know, just, you know, I was thinking about you, wanted to reach on out. I hope you're doing okay. Something nice, something simple, something that is not too involving to try to see a little bit to get that communication back in, all right? Because this person does still love you and does still think about you and care about you, but they're not wanting a communication at this moment, so I don't want you to do it right away. I need you to wait a little bit. I need you to leave them that space and that time so they can heal. Because if you do it right away, you're not going to get what you want. It's going to be the opposite of everything that we're working towards. Give yourself some time, and when you do reach on out, don't reach out very powerfully, like, do you still love me? Do you miss me? No. Hi, how are you doing? I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing good. You know, write back to me whenever you have a moment, something of the such, right? All right, my beautiful Julie. You can post another one if you want to. Sweet Lord, Julie. You didn't post it that long ago. So that's what I need you to do, okay, Hakeem? I don't want you to let go of the connection. I want you to hold on to it. I want you to know that this person loves you, but this person needs time. They need time to heal. Now, during this healing period, I don't want you to do nothing. I want you to think. I want you to think about the relationship. I want you to think about the connection. I want you to identify what you think is wrong or what went wrong and how maybe things could have been done differently, how you're feeling towards it. That could even be something beautiful that you can send on out towards this beautiful lady to give out your emotions and your feelings and show that you have thought about it, that you've modified and you've thought about things that you guys can modify to make this work. Use all these tiny little things together, sweetie, and this is going to help you, okay? So use this time, utilize it to figure out the right path for you guys if that path can be reopened. But sometimes a path will be reopened because we've reflected, we've thought, we've showed, we've analyzed, and we're still reaching out because we still love. And sometimes the fact that we have changed into a certain way and willing to do things into a different way are exactly what it is that we need to move on forward because the love is there. All right? Yes. Thank you, Wire. Sweetie pie, I appreciate it. So, yeah, okay, Hakeem, it's really important, my sweetie. So I need you to utilize this time to think about the relationship, think what was not okay, what was okay, and how you guys can make things better maybe at another time. Open up your heart about how you feel, about the love that you have, and a little bit what you've envisioned, but let it open. Remember, no judgment, no criticism. This is all about you, and you, all right? Let Izzy do what she needs to do in return. You're not contacting him as well. Why? Sometimes it is best, sweetie. Sometimes it is best. Why? Yeah. Can you ask your question? Oh, you can, Julie. My God, absolutely you can. You don't even have to ask me here. You just have to say, go to Messenger. Absolutely, Julie. Hakeem, sweetie, I'm going to send you some messages over here with the Hermit. Why, my love? Think about your situation too, sweetie pie, to see what is best for you. Listen to your beautiful heart, but take it one step at a time. I'll come back and see us tomorrow, okay, sweetie? So, beautiful Julie, I'm going to wait for your message. Arlene, if you could post your question, my love, you're going to be coming on up. So, Arlene, please do post your question. Alrighty. Okay, hold on. I'm going to come and see that. I'm getting over here, Hakeem. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So, there's definitely some hurt that is there, my love. But we do want you. Let me have you. We do love you. We do think about you. We do wonder about you, about what you're feeling. We need to think before we act, one tiny little step at a time, okay? But this person is open to compromise with you. So Izzy is. One step at a time, my sweet love, all right? Hakeem, you can always reach out to my email if you want to reach out towards me also, okay? Julie, here we go. Arlene, when you're ready. Perfect. Thank you for posting, sweetie pie. Julie, here we go. Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, you know what, my beautiful Julie? I need you to kind of cut it dry. Yeah, I know, it seems weird, right? I don't want you to follow on through with it. No, I want you to go on to the date, okay? I want you to move on forward with that. I don't want you to get into the conversation too much. He says things very short, very brief. It's 1 to 2 words, right? I need you to do the same thing. Don't give out too much. You give out too much, that leaves him room to have the final word. It leaves him room to kind of keep you wondering and pondering. Let him wonder. Let him ponder. When we let him wander, when we let him ponder, he comes up with good stuff. He ends up, writing to you a little bit more and everything of such, right? Exactly, Julie. That's what you need to do. Yes, yes, and yes. You could put a little fire sign next to it. Yes, it's what I was going to say. You could put a little fire sign, a kiss, a little sexiness next to it. That's it. That's all. Leave it the way that it is. And if he continues after the right, then he can. Other than that, you keep it the way that it is. 8 of Swords, keep yourself into your own bounds. Don't go over, because often we go over. We say too much, and then you end up, that's it. Yes, Julie, that's exactly what I want you to do. And then you do not respond to him. Not even a good night, because he doesn't do that to you often. Just send that out. And if he replies back, send me a message. I'll help you out, okay? If he replies back to that, then you can reply something else. Keep it the way that it is, because that's like saying, sweet dreams. Excited to see you this week. That's it. Leave it the way that it is. Send that out. It's perfect. Because otherwise, you're leaving him the power, you're letting him do the stuff, and you're going to wonder and wonder and wonder. And he's always having the last word. Like this, you're telling him, I'm so excited too, but hey, I'm not going to give you too much info, right? Leave it the way that it is. That's it. You're on top of things. You are on top of this game, sweetie. The rules, they're changing. Yes, respond with this, right? Hold on. Like that. Okay. And then you can put on forward. Hold on just one moment. Let's say this, and wait, I have them into my phone. Onto this one, I don't have it. I guess I don't send spicy stuff here. Okay, hold on. Here, and I'm actually looking for something specific. Where is it? My dear God. Oh, I don't have it here. I only have it onto my phone. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check it out, but I feel like the emojis are perfect. Just hold on. I'm looking for this one thing in particular. I can't believe I do not have it here. Okay, apparently I do not have it onto this one. Oh, poopy doopy. Okay, so yes, send that with okay, that's it. If I had my phone into my hands, I would send it to you. That's all you've got to do. And let me go and answer your question over here, okay? Now, hold on. Let me just go and validate. You're taking my advice? You should. Why? You should. It is good advice. We do. We get, I don't know, we get impatient. We talk way too much, and then they take way too much. They know that we want things, and then there you go. They end up, you know, thinking you're going to do everything, and then you end up being disappointed all the time. Make this person make the move. All right. So, my beautiful love, I'm actually going to have to say by doing that, you're creating a little bit of this element of surprise, of fun, and it's absolute perfection, sweetie. Send it the way that it is. Yes, okay, that's it. Okay, let's go see that one. Yes, hold on. That's looking good. Yeah, no, that's looking good. Let's go and validate. Let's go and validate. Absolutely. And then you just let him be. If he writes to you, he writes to you tonight. If not, forget about it. He'll write to you again tomorrow or after tomorrow. All right? He's going to be feeling lovey-dovey about this. He's going to be liking this. He's going to be feeling like, oh my God, you're taking the power off of it. So it's a yes, sweetie. No. That's not too much. That's absolutely perfect. Go ahead with it, my love. What you have sent is perfect. Send it on out. Make it fire and let it be. There's no overdoing into that. Exactly why. Exactly, sweetie. That's what they need to do. They need to know that you are not going to do everything, that they need to do something towards you too, because otherwise they're expecting you to do something because you always do something. From the moment that you don't do anything, you're kind of sending an alarm out to them and they're like, oh my God, they don't want me anymore. They don't like me anymore. They're thinking about somebody else. They're seeing somebody else, and then they end up reaching on out. So my beautiful, yes, definitely do. Let's make it. Yeah, let's get him into the way that you said. I'm not going to say it into the live. Yes. Absolutely. All right, my beautiful Arlene, sweetie. Why? You let me know how that goes for you, okay, sweetie? You would like to know if you and Justin are supposed to be together. All right, let me go and see. I do have to let you know though, sweetie. I do, because it is important. I don't know exactly what it is that you mean by together. Are you meant to be together at this moment in time? Are you meant to be together forever? Those are different things altogether. Everybody who comes into your life, they're there for a reason. So are they meant to be into your life? Yes, if they are, not a doubt. But how are they meant to be? Are they meant to be your forever person? I'll go and see. Or are you meant to be into a relationship with this person? I'll go see. So, are you supposed to be together? You and Justin, are you supposed to be together? There's turmoil. There's some questions kind of going on through. There is some ambition that can definitely be there. You would definitely want Justin into your life, sweetie. The opportunities will come your way. I believe that you and Justin will be able to have a relationship, no doubt about it. It will be loving, it will be kind, it will be sweet. And you know what? I don't actually see any endings at any point in time. So are you guys meant to be together? I will say yes. I'm not going to go as far as saying you guys are meant to be married or soulmates, because soulmates come through different forms and marriage would be too far off. But are you guys meant to have this connection at this moment in time? Even though I believe the connection is not 100% the way that you want it, I feel like it's a little bit confusing or a little bit distant at this moment. Are you guys meant to be together and to share a certain path together? Yes. It will probably be happening into the following 2 to 3 months. And I'm not going to say how long it will actually last, because I don't want to go too far off, but I don't necessarily see any endings once it starts. So that's actually good. It could be forever. It could be forever. I don't see any endings, my love. I actually feel like Justin is going to be making a movement towards you. I see beautiful love. I see our King of Cups, very emotionally balanced, very, very emotionally balanced. So whenever things actually start up between you guys, the emotions is there, the strength is there, the love is there, the courage is there. It's beautiful. It's like you're the one who makes more actions, but it's like Justin is the one who talks more from the heart. And you had a baby together 4 months ago. Well, there you go, sweetie. Hey, congratulations, my sweetie pie. Congratulations onto the baby. I hope you're doing good too, because I've had 3. I know there's baby blues, there's all different kind of things. 4 months, you should be past it. You should be okay. But there's an adaptation, right? All right, so my sweetie pie, I'm going to say congratulations for a beautiful baby. I'm also going to say that, yes, I do not see any endings. I don't see anything of the such. I see that the connection could be nice, could be strong, and could move on forward for quite some time. So, yeah. Congratulations, my beautiful Arlene. Good for you, sweetie pie. You wish that I was your neighbor, sweetie? I'm fun. Yeah, sometimes I'm not. No, I'm kidding. You're not a good flirt, though. Oh, no, you've been told. Oh, apparently I don't wink well. Wink, wink. Yeah. And you're a big giver and out of dating practice of 20 years. Oh, why? Sweet Lord. I'm out of the dating game too, sweetie. Yeah. I separated in January from my partner that I was with for 19 years, 3 children. Yeah, so hey, I'm new to the dating game again. And there's a lot of crap out there. You gotta have to kind of navigate and laugh your way through it, or else it'll bring you to an asylum, sweetie. Thank you, Arlene. So thank you so very much, my beautiful Arlene. We're here from Monday to Friday every week, sweetie. You know, right? Why? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got to select them, but there's not a lot of fruit to select from. There's a lot of rotten ones out there, seriously, but there's beautiful and sweet ones, so you just got to find them correctly. It's a little bit like a good wine, right? Oh, Lord. All right, so everybody into the shorts feed. I'm going to be shutting off the shorts feed for the moment because I'm finishing on up with Watson. Oh my God, they are why. I know, sweetie. My God, we could have a couple glasses of wine and discuss about that. Oh my God. So I'm going to shut off the shorts feed. You guys can always, anybody who is new, come back and see us. We're here again tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm sending beautiful love out to everybody, beautiful strength, and we shall see each other tomorrow at 8 p.m. Come to San Diego. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. I would love to. I would. But I do have 3 children, and I'm not sure they're ready to move to San Diego. They're French. I don't know. We get in touch for a private reading, get more questions and concerns about your relationship. Not a problem, sweetie pie, not a problem. And Arlene, if ever there's anything that you're wondering about, you just want to reach out, but you don't necessarily want card. Don't ask me into an email to send out to take out cards for you. But if you just want to chit chat, you want to open up about something, something's bothering you, you can write me an email. My email's in the bottom of every single one of my of my shorts onto my channel. And I always respond. So you can send me a message. I'll write back, I promise. You do? Why? Ah ben voilà, on habite peut-être un à côté de l'autre, hein? Qui le sait? Qui le sait, ma belle? Where do you live, sweetie pie? Watson, I'm going to go and open up things for you into the meanwhile. Absolutely. Please do so, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Please do so. Oh, no, wait, you live in San Diego. We don't live one close to the other. You live very far away. Why do you speak French, my beautiful? Why? You can. What do you want to know, Julie? Just post it. Yeah, Watson, I'm coming on forward. I'm waiting for Julie's question. Where have I? I've been here for 4 years, Arlene. You just had to find me. But honestly, the world does the beautiful things that it does. So you were not meant to find me all the way up until today. Sweetie pie. I'm always here. Email, I'm always open. I always write on back. And if anybody needs any white witchcraft, I can do that too. It's nice, it's secure, it's sweet, and I don't charge anything for my subscribers. So, tu es Mexicaine. Mais je vais à Sherbrooke. Oh my God, that's not too far away from me, sweetie. That's like 90-minute, no, not 90 minutes. It's a 3-hour ride from my place, but yeah, that's it. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Arlene. Thank you, sweetie. But if you send me an email, Arlene, you can reach me at any time. Julie, you're wondering, is he hooked? Oh my God, we want him to be hooked now, don't we? I know, Watson, that kind of caught to you now, didn't it? Uh-huh. Beautiful Mexican who has studied in Sherbrooke. That is lovely. So you actually have like the Quebecois type of accent mixed on in, don't you? It's nice, but it's cold. Why? Oh my God, it is cold. Is he hooked on in? I know we need him to be as hooked as a fish, sweet Lord. Oh my God, we do. Is he hooked on in? I'm going to say basically, but we still do need to work a little bit, okay? I do have our 10 of Pentacles, but I do still need him to gain more strength. So I'm going to say he's like 90% hooked. Let's go and work on to the remaining 10%, sweetie. Absolutely. Juanson, sweetie pie, I'm coming over to see you. So we're going to finish on up with Watson. I am going to shut off the live onto the shorts feed. So if you guys want to come and join on over for Watson's read, you can come and listen to his personal life on the other side. I know, right, Watson? And into the meanwhile, what is that? Is he thinking of returning to you? Let me go and see. And to the meanwhile, we'll see anybody into the live read onto the shorts one tomorrow. So is he thinking of coming back towards you, my dear? Why? Let me go and see. He thinks about it at this moment. He's thinking about it, but he would like to reach on out and kind of return on back to a certain basis of grounding, a certain foundation, a little bit of, I'm going to say, returning to a certain friendship to rebuild, to begin anew. So I feel like we want to turn the page, but we would like to start over, but on a brand new page. And we feel like there's a couple little things that we need to redo. So I'm going to say for the moment, we would like to reconnect and to come on back, and we would like to have that connection kind of grow again, but onto a friendship kind of a style to grow on over after, if that goes well, to more of a connection love ways, because he's been hurt and he's still kind of holding on to it. All right. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, sweetie pie. So moving over to Juanson over here, personal life and past life, oh, the whole thing, personal life, present. We're just digging deep down into Juanson's life every day. So let's go and do that. My pleasure. Why? So shutting off this live, sweet dreams, beautiful loves. Thank you for joining us. And we're into the traditional live for the next 5 minutes or so. Good night, my beautiful loves. Juanson, I am here with you, sweetie, as we're digging deep,